Good morning. I don't normally pay attention to celebrity gossip. Most of my heroes are dead. So, one guy I do like though is Brad Pitt. I don't know anything about him personally. I don't know if he's left leaning, right leaning, whatever, man. I don't know anything about the man's personal life because that just doesn't interest me. I know he's made hella good movies. Fight Club, which is probably my all-time favorite film. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. 12 Monkeys. Gosh, man. True Romance. I mean, he's just a guy on a couch in True Romance, and he steals the scene without you even seeing his face. He's just a really good actor. He chooses roles a lot of times that appeal to me. Not all the time. I don't like the stuff he does with Clooney. The gambling heist stuff. I think it's all just kind of cheesy and formulaic. But anyhow, so I'm watching the news this morning like all old guys do, and I see where two of his adopted kids have taken out an ad in the New York Times or something, saying that they're going to renounce his last name. Man, that's just heartbreaking. And it hits me especially hard because I'm I shouldn't say I'm the victim. My children are the victim of parental alienation from my ex-wife. She's poisoned them against me. I've never done anything to them. But anyhow, I haven't talked to them or seen them in years, and I probably will never see them again. And that's just, it's a daily dagger in the heart, but you learn to live with it, and you learn techniques to distract yourself from that constant pain. So it's really galling, with Brad Pitt. Brad, he adopted these kids, gave them everything. They would have, if it weren't for him and Angelina Jolie, but I'm sure he had, 50-50 say on it. Or maybe not, I don't know, man. But anyhow, he gave them everything, man, and they just, are taking a giant shit on him. And I know that's got to hurt. Just because they're adopted doesn't mean that he loves them any less than I love my kids. That's one thing, man. You can't stop loving your kids. When I was younger, it was like, well, if my son was, did this or my daughter did that, I would cut them off. I would stop loving them. I would just remove them from my life. And man, I can't do it. Maybe somebody out there can. I think about all four of my kids daily, multiple times a day. I love them, I miss them, and I hope they're doing well. I hope my sons especially have a good male role model in their life. Since I'm not there, I hope they got somebody. I feel especially bad for my daughter. She's really swallowed the Kool-Aid. Hopefully she doesn't grow up to be a man-hater like her mom. And anyhow. So yeah, I mean, it just really struck some hard chords with me. Parental alienation is one of the worst things you can do to your kids, to deprive them of a parent. In some cases, obviously, that has to be the case. If the parent is violent or is a molester or something like that. I never hit my kids, never abused them. They always had everything they wanted. I did go through a rough patch for a couple of years, but even then I was just zonked out. I wasn't, I was I would say negligent, if you want to say anything. And I'm not saying I'm blameless. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Far, far from it. Far from perfect. But, yeah, I sacrificed a lot and I worked really hard for my kids. It's one of the reasons my health is so bad now. It's because of the jobs that I took to support them. So, anyhow, just don't do that to your kids. You know, don't turn them against a parent. That is such a cowardly thing to do. It speaks a lot more to your character than it does to whichever parent you're poisoning your kids against. Just like with my own kids, I hope the Brad Pitt's kids see the error of their ways one day and reconcile with him. And I know Mr. Pitt will never see this video, but if he did see it, I would just say, hang in there. Rely on yourself. Grieving is okay. And just do what you got to do to make it through the day and see the next one. So, yeah, this is a little bit heavier than most of my videos. So, I'll go ahead and sign off. But whoever watches this, man, have a great day. Appreciate your loved ones that are in your life. Family is everything.